You know, man, Violetta was the best I ever had, dude. I keep thinking about how she was the best I ever fucking had. I obviously didn't know about it at the moment. You never do. You always think you can do better, get different. It's all about getting different, man. I found that sometimes you can be with the hottest chick in the room and you still want to go after, you know, the chaparrita. I just want to go for the chaparrita. Because why? I don't know. Her pheromones are fucking sprouting or whatever, man, you know? If I could live in a world that it could honestly be open relationships and shit, like, kind of like the Mormons or like the Muslims or whatever. Those guys are weird. It's gotta be in a cool way. Just have multiple girlfriends, have them know about it, kind of in the Charlie Sheen way. But see, it didn't even work for Charlie Sheen, so fuck, it's not gonna work for me, you know? So yeah, man, Violetta was the best I've had so far, you know what I mean? Guess that's why I still keep on kicking, keep on trucking, because it's always a possibility, you know? But it's hard. For chemistry to happen, it's fucking hard. And it's not like she was a freaking bet or anything, you know, quite the contrary. We would have like the slowest, deepest, most heartfelt sex ever. You know, I was her first. She was 16, I was 17. No, she wasn't my first, no. I told her I was, but it wasn't. My first was in Colombia, Tuluá, with a Colombian hooker. It wasn't lame at all. It wasn't lame at all, man. We were at my friend Manolo's, who's actually the guy that got us involved in all this shit. So you should be thankful for the hooker and for Manolo, fucking high school friend. We were at his finca, which is like a country house, and we were just getting hammered drunk. We were just a bunch of guys, you know, a couple gal friends, you know, from the classroom or whatever. And we were just chilling by the pool when all of a sudden Manolo's cousin comes by with like, you know, 3 more trucks behind them, you know, with a couple of like his bodyguards and like just a bunch of girls, man. You know, hot, fucking beautiful model slash actress slash university student hookers, you know, called prepagos. And shit, man, it was on my 14th fucking birthday. I mean, this guy had, Manolo's cousin had always liked us all, you know, since we were kids, man. He was always like our cousin, man. Ever since we were kids. He was like 5 years older, so he was always corrupting us. So anyway, he pays $1,000, the equivalent of $1,000, which is 2 million pesos, for me to spend like, you know, the weekend with this girl in Tuluá, Colombia. So I'll never forget that act of generosity, man. That guy was the sweetest guy you could ever imagine, you know. Fucking mafia like a motherfucker. But just a good old guy. Unfortunately, they killed him 2 years later. Dude, man. People pay high prices for sex all the time without even fucking realizing it. Just look at the price I paid with Violetta, dude. Fucking gave her a daughter, gave her love, gave her money. And dude, man, she just forgot about me like that. You know, she just fucking erased me like I was a fucking little fucking contact on her fucking smartphone. It It was almost from like 1 month to another that she just fucking switched the button. Went through like a 3-month phase, dude, where she was just all alone. After 3-month phase, boom, new boyfriend, man, new like serious, full-fledged motherfucking college student, Irish boyfriend, everything I wasn't, and fucking shunned me away, dude. I mean, what good is it to have a couple fucking $1 million in this fucking box if I can't even see my family, man? Tell you, man, I mean, I found more loyalty in whores than in that socialite. She fucking started hating me after we had our daughter. I mean, she was going to college and all that shit. I obviously didn't have the grades or anything, never gave it much thought. It just, you know, all of a sudden I'm graduating from high school and, you know, I have no fucking college letters arriving at my door, man. I mean, not even rejection letters. Like, I just fucking didn't even fool myself, man. I mean, I had a work plan, you know. I mean, I was just gonna work. I could care less about studying, man. I didn't want to be another one of these fucking gringos, man. Graduating and owing fucking $50,000. That's just retarded. Then it was all about the money, you know. I just didn't make enough money. I wasn't gonna make enough money. And then when I did make money, obviously selling coke, then it was a problem. Then it wasn't the right type of money. She fucking hated me for it. So now she just thinks, you know, all mafiosos are the same. You know, just because you sell drugs. She just can't see the business side of it, man. She just thinks, you know, I'm a fucking savage or something, dude, which obviously me and Alex are not. We just make money fast. We get in, we get out. We do our transactions at fucking In-N-Out Burger, Wendy's, McDonald's. You know, we don't go to fucking Irish pubs, Colombian restaurants, Chinatown, none of that shit, man. Dark alleys. Man, we go to the mall, dude. Go to the mall with a book bag, give you the book bag, give me another book bag. We go to the bathroom, we check them, we fucking get out. With all our buddies waiting outside in the car. Good old in, out, in, out. So, you know, I had a plan, a work plan. I was gonna work after I graduated. Her dad had been assassinated in Colombia while she was in the car. Nobody ever knew if it was the fucking mafia, if it was to rob her car, if it was the FARC, if it was just fucking an accident. It just fucking was never proved, man. And this wasn't just like any old prostitute, man. This was, I mean, she was a prostitute in a way. She prostituted herself, but to have access to these kind of girls, you Just can't be anybody, you know. They're not on a fucking windowsill. Anyway, that was my first time, man. Plus, people pay high prices for, give me a second. This fucking shit just pisses me off. People pay high prices for sex all the time without even fucking realizing it, dude. She was 16, I was 17. No, she wasn't my first time, dude. My first time was with a hooker in Colombia. That shit wasn't lame. Far from it, dude. We were in this finca, man, and we were with a whole bunch of friends from high school, man. It was a birthday. It was actually my 14th birthday. And the finca where we were at, a finca's like a country house, was from one of my best friends from high school, man, whose cousin was like big ass motherfucking mafia guy, but sweetest guy you could ever meet. So we're in the finca, man, just like at the pool, man, having fun, bunch of guys, couple gal friends, getting drunk as balls, when all of a sudden comes this guy, man, with like 3 more trucks. You know, he comes with his men or whatever. He comes with like unlimited amounts of booze. And fucking girls, man. Girls, like, we were about 8 guys in that finca. We were about 6 guys in that finca. He brought about 8 freaking beautiful girls with him. I mean, I guess this guy had liked me since I was a little kid, you know, but the gesture that he did for me, I mean, he paid the equivalent of $1,300 for the girl that I had. You know, I was with that girl for like my birthday and that night, and then the next day in the morning, you know. I mean, it was like